The pectoral girdle, which attaches your arms to the skeletal rest of the skeleton, is actually made up of two different bones. This one here, shaped like a triangular, is the scapula. It's also called the shoulder blade. The other one over here is the clavicle or collarbone. We'll look at these two bones in detail, and then we'll take a look at how they fit together to form the complete girdle from which your arms are attached. The clavicle is an S-shaped bone that lies horizontally at the upper border of the chest. The front and upper surfaces of the clavicle are smooth, like you can see here. The lower surfaces, the inferior surfaces, as you can see, are roughened. These roughened edges here are because of all the muscle attachments, that occur in here. Now, the flattened end looks like this. This is the part that's going to attach to the part of the scapula called the acromion process. This portion over here is going to attach to the sternum, part of the bony thorax. This is the only point of attachment of the entire pectoral girdle to your skeleton. So if, for example, the clavicle were to break, there would be no support. So your arm would just kind of fall in towards the chest. And that's many times the way you could tell if the collarbone has been broken. Does their shoulder drop towards the midline of their chest? The scapula, which you see here, is a triangular shaped bone that lies against your back. This smooth flat surface here lies across your back, and it extends from the 2nd to the 7th ribs. Now, it doesn't directly attach to the ribs, otherwise the scapula would not be able to slide back and forth, and you wouldn't be able to move your arms forward and backward. Like if you try and do a row, you couldn't be able to pull your arms back. The back side of the scapula has this huge spine that runs down. Now, the prominent features that you would have to know, for this class, are the very top up here, top of the spine. This is the acromion process. If you reach up and feel the bump at the top of your shoulder, the point of your shoulder, that is the acromion process. Another process you'll need to know is this one right here. For the other view, from the front view, right here. This is the coracoid process. Different muscles and ligaments will attach at this point and help move your arm. Now, the third thing that you really should notice here is this point right here, this circular depression here. This is the glenoid cavity. Now, this is the point where the humerus will attach. Now, one of the reasons that the shoulder is so flexible and at the same time so unstable is this. This bone coming in here is the humerus. Now, the humerus will attach to the scapula like this. Now, you can see how shallow that attachment is in there. But it also provides for all kinds of movement of the humerus in and around. This is why it's so easy for us to reach above our heads to grab things and hang. But it's also the same reason that it's so easy to dislocate, because this is not very firmly attached into the glenoid cavity. So a shoulder dislocation occurs really quite simply.